Coming up on the first pitch, Pete Crow Armstrong up now for the Tigers. And the home opener is underway. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first. So digging in, Kyle Manzardo. And he takes a strike. Just missed. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. One down. Colt Keith getting ready to hit. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
He hauls it in. 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Kerry Carpenter in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna on the run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Stepping in, Chase DeLauder. In the air, left field. Perez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Acuna punches one foul right side. 1-2 now on Acuna.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That missed inside. Ball 3. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. And that one fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, are you in a broadcast booth?
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. New inning getting started. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next up for the Tigers, Wenceel Perez.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes.
Here goes the runner. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. McKinstry aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the plate inside. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch.
Runner on the go again. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. And there's one down. One out man at first. And now the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A two-run homer. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. DeLauder turns to the right on the move. And there's two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Manzardo in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Inside, ball one.
Stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
DeLauder makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
Hey!
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. Valdez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 230 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And the bottom of the second starts with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Braves. Now 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's the ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3-2 now. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
There's a line drive to left field. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Connor Griffin up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. High fly ball, right field. Carpenter under it. And there's 2 down. Two aboard, 2 outs. Jorge Mateo now.
Nope, that's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another
ball. Off the plate.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Vladdy coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's 4-2. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Runner at second, 2 down.
That's outside.
Check
ball
swing.
Inside.
No appeal. And it's 2-1. Out to short, McGonigal. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, top half of the 3rd inning, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One away. And here is Kerry Carpenter. DeLauder gets under it. And there's two away. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Flied to right his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Up the middle. That's a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
That's a strike.
Ball.
And that one is inside. Olsen handles the chance. Puts the tag on him, leaving the box. Back at Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Chase DeLauder. And that is out of play. Yoan. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Check swing called strike. That is strike two.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Carrying well. Bang! So he goes yard to left. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter now, Matt Olson. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under this one. And makes the grab. And there are two down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one misses. Ball one. Bases empty, two away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. On to the fourth, Wenzel Perez. Up now for the Tigers. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Here's the tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Kevin McGonigal now at the plate. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to the left, Griffin. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Aye.
DeLauder settles under this one, and that is that. bottom of the fourth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. And now it's going to be Jorge Mateo. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one backed up the middle and it gets through.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Out to center. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the left fielder, Chase DeLauder. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-0. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Stays alive. Another 1-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. For Armstrong under it, and there's 2 away. Here's Acuna now, 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Kyle Manzardo up now for the Tigers. Foul ball.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one to first, and foul ball. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air, center field. Mateo in position. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to be. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Goodbye. That one felt good. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ty Madden gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A two-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning. Griffin, the next to hit, takes ball one.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Gloves it on the dive, fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And now here is Jorge Mateo. Keith over to second.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
To third, and that's just foul. Madden, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And it finds its way through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
DeLauder, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Bang! A two-run shot. Their third home run of the inning. Acuna stands in now and watches strike one.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
This one in the air, right field. And that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one inside. And the count is even, 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day, you're maybe thinking.
And that one hammered. That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day. So, man aboard. Now, Dylan Dingler. And it's into the gap. Brings it in. Relay to second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So up next, Zach McKinstry.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And now Wenzel Perez. Hot shot to third. Throw on to Olsen. Inning over. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eugenio Suarez. What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. Olson checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Guerrero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slinging it to first in time. So digging in, Drake Baldwin.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Perez should have this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the seventh. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Sends it to first. One pitch and one out. Back to the top of the order. Pete Crow Armstrong up now for the Tigers. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. Not in time. Infield hit. Colt Heath will hit next. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. DeLauder settles under it. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now in for the Braves, Connor Griffin. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Carpenter on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Jorge Mateo next up for the Braves. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Spencer Torkelson. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Ronaldo Lopez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Strike 2. Lopez, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Dubon to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Dubon. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In the air to left center. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Chase DeLauder. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, McKinstry handles, throws to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Base hit, center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No mess.
New pitcher now, Brennan Hanafy.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
First and second, one out. Here is Matt Olson.
Yeah.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
No. Inside.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-2. Payoff pitch. This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 16-5.
One down. Digging in, Bake. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games. And it's a blooper to left.
Foul.
And it's foul. And
Off the plate,
that's
ball 1.
outside. And 1-1 now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And it's
Ball
even
2.
up. 1 out and the base is empty.
Here
Trying
you
to
go.
hold back there, appeal to third, didn't go around. Still a full count after the foul ball. Looked like he was sitting off speed fouling that fastball back. And now the full count offering. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Now the payoff pitch. Bash down the right side, but foul. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. And there's ball
That's
4.
ball 4.
It definitely wasn't easy, but earned the walk after a long at-bat. And now the center fielder, Matt Koperniak. Popped up. Culpepper in position. And makes the catch.
Batting 4.
2 outs and a runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Mike Antico. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw to second. Bounces. Safe. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. Gets it by him for the strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here at the plate, Maddox Houghton. And that one hammered. And a base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay. In safe at third with a leadoff triple to start the bottom of the first. Next to hit, Bake. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. First pitch, swings and misses. A bit out in front there. Might have thought it was the heater. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air to left center, DeBarge on the way in. Gets there, got it. The inning is over, and it could have been. So 2 down. Now at the dish, Jarrell Ortega. In the air, right field. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Bake.
Clutch up for us, kid. Here we go.
Bake, 22 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Now behind 0-2 after he swung too late at that breaking ball. Might need to shorten up and protect if this AB is going to turn around. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind surge, leading by 3. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And now 1-2. That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. And there's a ball. That one
That's
misses,
ball 3.
and that's ball 3. keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Another full count pitch, and ball
That's
four.
ball four.
Two aboard. That's an excellent at bat. Saw a
Now
lot of
batting,
pitches
the
and
center
earned the
fielder,
walk.
Matt
The batter now,
Koperniak.
Matt Koperniak. 0-2, here's the pitch. To third, Young. Slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Bake now at the plate. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Curveball in the dirt and it kicks away. No advance though. That's a hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. So up next, Mike Antico. Now here's the 0-2. Base hit. Runner around third. Comes in to score. It's an RBI. Digging in for the Cardinals. Fake. 1 for 2. Swings and sends a laser to right. And that'll do it. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. Next up for the Cardinals, Bake. On fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. Cranked out to right center. That's a base hit. He turns and heads for second. In at second with a 1-out double. No question he came up ready to hit. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Grounder to the left side. Ortega throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Mike Antico will hit next.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go.
Man at second with 2 down. In the air to left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. To the bottom of the first we go. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Miguel Briseno. This one is labeled. That one's deep. Out of here into the visiting bullpen. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact.
That's out.
That time, it paid off with a homer. Bake. The next to hit takes outside.
Ball.
This is
Down.
part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through that one. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. And this one lifted to left. And that's the end of the inning. 1 out and the base is empty. Lifted in the air to left. Ferrer should have this one and makes the catch. So digging in, Caden Kendall. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a flare off the bat, and that's a fair ball. Gets on base and keeps it going. We're in the top of the 8th. Bake digs in now. Pops it up, foul on the left side. And there's one down. And he gave in to temptation on that high fastball. A lot of minor leaguers have trouble laying off of those. Pretty hard to do much with a pitch in that location. Bake digs in. Big opportunity to get them back in this one. They're down to their final strike of the game. Hit on the ground to the right side. On to first. Ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.